Thanks a lot, Mr Kibblewhite. My story. Roger Daltrey. Chapter 1. The Flannel Shirt. On a muggy Florida night in March 2007, Pete and I walked out onto the stage at the Ford Amphitheatre in Tampa for the 9th time that month, the 79th in the last 9 months. The band started into I Can't Explain. I swung my mic straight out towards the audience, ready to go like always, ready to hit the first line. Got a feeling inside. But the mic weighed a ton. Out it went like a ship's anchor. Whether or not it came back, I can't tell you. Everything went black. The next thing I knew, I was backstage. The lights were swimming, concerned voices came and went. Pete was there, wanting to know what was wrong. And in the distance I could hear the din of 20,000 disappointed fans. For 50 years straight, I'd always made it. I'd always turned up and performed. Hundreds of gigs, thousands. Pubs, clubs, community centres, church halls, concert halls, stadiums, the Pyramid Stage, the Hollywood Bowl, the Super Bowl, Woodstock. When the lights came up, I was there, front of stage, ready to drive. But not that night. For the first time since I'd picked up a microphone, age 12, and sang Elvis, I couldn't perform. As they bundled me into the back of an ambulance, I was more disappointed than anyone that night. I listened to the sirens and another new experience. I felt helpless. In the days after, the doctors did a lot of poking and prodding and eventually worked out that the salt levels in my body were way lower than they should have been. It seems obvious now, but I'd never worked it out. Every time we were on tour, 2 or 3 months in, I'd get sick. Really, really sick. And now, after all these years, I find out that the reason was simple. It was salt, or the lack thereof. All that running around, all that sweating, it drained me. We were athletes, but we never trained like athletes. 2-3 hours a night, night in, night out, and we'd think nothing of it. No warm-downs, no stretching, no vitamin supplements, just a dressing room filled with alcohol. Because we were a rock band, not a football team. That wasn't the only thing I learnt that week. A few days later, one of the many doctors walked in clutching a chest X-ray. "So, Mr. Daltrey, when did you break your back?" he asked. Politely, I pointed out that I hadn't. Politely, he pointed out that I had. He had the evidence. Right there on the X-ray. One previously broken back. One not very careful owner. You'd think I'd have noticed when I did it, but I've been in enough scrapes in my time. There's an element of luck to any rock and roll story, but the luck only comes with hard graft. When you fall down, you get up again. You just keep on going. That's how it was at the beginning, and that's how it still is today. I can think of 3 occasions when I might have broken my back. There was one time when we were filming I'm Free on Tommy in 1974. 1 minute 15 seconds in, you'll see me being thrown into a somersault by an army bloke. It was an easy enough stunt, but I fell badly. I can't remember if I heard anything snap, but it bloody hurt. And for the rest of the day we were shooting the opening of the song, the part where my character Tommy Walker falls through the glass. We did it outside first, and then we went into the studio to mimic it on the blue screen. All afternoon we did that, me falling 4 or 5 feet onto a mat. And cut. "One more time, Roger." That was one of Ken Russell's favourite catchphrases. He always liked to take his actors over the edge. "Are you sure we haven't got it, Ken?" I replied with my possibly broken back. "One more time, Roger." "Sure thing, Ken." Or I could have done it on the 5th of March 2000, on my way to the Ultimate Rock Symphony gig at the Sydney Entertainment Centre. Paul Rodgers of Bad Company had called in sick, so I was going to cover his songs as well. They sent a van early. I jumped in and I was warming up my voice on the way to the arena. I've got this process where I hold my tongue with a towel in one hand and my chin with the other. And I do these strange
Sample complete. Ready to continue?